So I got the polytunnel planted, and I got it planted 4 days early, and that was in part because I've switched over to using these trays from, I think they're from Containerwise, but I got mine from jerry@growseed.co.uk, and they've got really big holes in them, making it really easy to press them out with your fingers, and the modules hold together really well provided you push the compost in hard when you're doing it. But yeah, so I did a video, I don't know, a couple of days ago about how I prepared the polytunnel for planting, and today I did all of the planting part of that equation, and that involved watering in nematodes for to kill the slugs and cutworms, and I think I talked about that in the previous video. And then I used this well rotted cow manure as my mulch, and I pretty much make all my own compost now, so I make about 3 tons of compost a year, but that's just slightly shy of what I need, and so I just save the compost purchase that I do for the polytunnel, because it's like the highest quality compost that I can get access to, and it's really nice stuff. I really do kind of recommend it. I used it last year as well. I had really good results as well last year, but the quality of it's just really lovely. You know, you wouldn't want to plant seeds into it, but other than that, it's really nice. So yeah, I gave the whole thing good water because I was putting those nematodes in, and then just planted. And I'm just going to walk you around and show you what my planting decisions were for this year, and kind of just describe how that fits with everything else that I've got outside. Before we start, I just point out that I've got the fleece in as well, and I just find it's easier to put the fleece in at this time of year when I don't need it, when I've got plenty of time, and when I've got nothing planted in the beds. The fleece is just tucked down there and held in place with a piece of wood. You might be able to see it. And it just sort of lays on those canes at the back there, and it unclips from here. So once it's laid over all the veggies, it's held off them on these fence pins. You can see one on the video, there's one of them, and I put some canes over those fence pins and have the canes stuck up in the roof when I don't need them. So yeah, it's really easy to put down, and it's really quick and easy to sort of take up again. And I don't use it all the time. I would only use it if there's a really bad frost, you know, sort of -4, -5, and even then I might not even use it unless I was going to harvest the next day. But it's just convenient, and because this is the north side of the polytunnel, it doesn't cause any shading or anything like that. It almost acts just like a blanket basically between the cold north side of the polytunnel and the plants. So these are for me to stand on, and I've got 2 of them, and it just allows me to reach the whole of the bed without standing on anything in the bed, and I just find it really convenient just to have those there, and makes life easy for me. I'm not sort of slipping or sliding or anything like that. So down the back of the bed here, I've got red onion sets, red winter. Bit early to put red onion sets in my opinion. Best to put them in a bit later, but I've only got a month's supply there. And we know, because we haven't had a very good onion harvest this year, that we're going to be short of onions, so I basically want onions as quickly as possible. Even if they go to seed on me, I don't care, as long as I get some red onions. So I've got a few outside that I've planted, I've got a few inside, as I say, just a month's supply. So about 20, 25, 26 or something like that. And then I've got interplants in here. These are all salad onions. So the actual plantings, this whole bed down here is all lettuce, and we have got really red deer tongue, flashy butter oak, red Grenoble, all the way down here, red Grenoble, and then I've got Roxy down here, and I've got Riccia here. I've got some more salad onions there, and so that is the main salad bed that we'll be eating from all over winter. I normally do more salads than that. I normally have salads outside, but I think this year, because we did so well with grow lights and salads at home, I'm not doing as many in the polytunnel or outside in the main beds. I do have one bed of salads, which is looking quite nice at the moment. But other than that, this is basically it for the salads, and a few that will go into hanging baskets and things, which are currently there, I think. So that's pretty much it. Down here I've got Claytonia or winter miner's lettuce, that's a salad as well. Tatsoi, 4 including in the salads. Red pak choi down there again for salads. Oh no, I've got some more lettuces actually. So I've got some Rain de Glacius or something like that. Somebody did tell me what that means. I can't remember now, but something of winter. And then Brighton lettuce there, so I'm going to let those heart up because they're a really good hearting lettuce, so kind of like a bit of a reserve lettuce for the middle of winter. As I said, I'm going to have hanging baskets with Brighton in them as well, and then I've got a salad rocket. So although I said these are the only lettuces, that's what I meant to say anyway, that I've got in the polytunnel, pretty much the whole of the polytunnel beds are full of salad ingredients. The radishes I'm doing under grow lights. I've got loads of other salad ingredients that are outside, but basically these are the ones that need to be under cover or benefit. And then on my little grow bench I've just got spares and things that I've still got to plant out. So I've got quite a lot still to plant out. Lots of Asian greens, lots of lamb's lettuce, more Claytonia, more lamb's lettuce, and then these will get planted out in the polytunnel. They're celery later on. These are Asian greens to go out under low tunnels. I've got quite a lot of low tunnels. They're all planted up at the moment, apart from one of them, which is going to have these in it. I've got some red cabbages. They're going to be potted on and planted out next year, as is the wild rocket. I have got one reserve tray of little Grenoble reds there, just in case I get any losses, which I always do, just the odd bit of stem rot or whatever. And I've got some cauliflowers there. So that is it. Apart from the corners, I've got lots of corners and lots of space on these paths, and that's going to have carrots. Oh, and up on the trestle table I'm going to have carrots. I'm going to have some more carrots over there that I'm going to sow in late October and November. Peas and chard and winter celery and winter parsley, and in February there'll be some of these strawberries and things like that will come in as well. I've got some more strawberries down here to come in. So lots and lots to go in addition to the stuff that's in the main beds. But it's kind of important that I keep these trestle tables clear. These are working areas, not storage areas. But it's just here that I'm going to have the carrots at that end of the trestle table, and at the other end down there where all that junk is at the moment. So 4 big tubs of carrots, and they're just the carrots that we will be eating in May and early June. So if you want to know more about the way I garden, I've got a comprehensive ebook. It's free to read. It's linked down below in the description, so take a look at that. My name's Steve. This is the Seaside Kitchen Garden and Allotment channel, and I'll see you soon.